Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to today's video. My name's Izzy and I do the stitches. Today we are going to be doing a little make with me kind of vlog. This video was filmed over the course of like a month. It's not perfect, okay? I did miss some transitions. I did miss some little bits and bobs here, but it's pretty good. It's cool holding myself accountable to do little check-ins throughout the process of making this sweater. So with that, let's get into making this sweater. Today is the first day that I'm going to start to work on my swirl sweater. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of filming today, but I am going to start to work on it because I'm just itching. I'm very excited to make this sweater. It's October 6th today, so we're going to start the sweater today. I'm not going to try to rush myself on this sweater, so who knows how long it'll take me. Hopefully I can have it done by the end of the month. That would be really awesome, but if I go into November with it too, that's also totally fine. I want to show you the yarn I'm going to be using and how much of it that I got. Hopefully this will be enough. I'm pretty confident I can get more if I need to, but we shall see. I have one solid color and then one color changing color, and my color changing color is this beautiful neutral Caring Cake, and this is in the color Coconut Cream. So this is the first color we're going to be using, and I just love like how it changes from the browns. My secondary color is this nice white in the color Cream. They are both Caring Latte cakes. So I'm not sure if I'll run into a problem with this white, this like cream color and this white. They do, to me, look to be the same. So we may lose a little swirlage in there, but I got two of these color changing latte cakes, and then I got one of these just plain cream ones. Hopefully this is enough yarn to make this sweater. If not, I'm pretty confident I can get more at Michael's. But hopefully we don't have to go back. Just wanted to check in and tell you guys that I'll be starting my project today. With that, let's just get into it. I'm just gonna watch a video and follow a video tutorial. Whatever I end up following, I'll link down below. There is like a square-esque one that I really like, and I feel like that would be really cool, but I also like these traditional like swirly spiral ones. I'm just gonna start crafting and I will check in with you guys when I check in with you guys. Today is October 7th, and last night I started my sweater. Guys, I am officially done with my first spiral. I finished the spiral this morning. The color change is pretty subtle, which I kind of love, but also kind of wish it was more. But it's okay. I'm sure it'll be grand in the end. And even if it's not, I really like the way this looks. So yeah, I finished the first spiral panel, counted and measured where I'm going to do my corners. So now I'm going to get started on doing those, and I'm just very excited. This is gonna look so good when it's all done. It already looks so good. And it's just a circle. I'm not very excited for Sleeve Island, I can already tell you that. I don't know if I'll do it striped or if I'll just do it all in the color changing yarn, but this looks very good. I was very surprised at how quickly this worked out. The first panel is done. Yippee yahoo. Feeling very good. My arms are getting tired, but now I'm getting excited. I'm probably not going to stop crocheting for the rest of the night. I am already about halfway done with the second swirl portion, so that is exciting. I'm gonna give my hands a break for a little bit and have some dinner because they are starting to get tired, but I'm getting very excited. This yarn is so freaking soft. It's so fuzzy. I can't wait to crawl inside of the sweater. It's gonna be so good. I'm just gonna keep working on this for the rest of the evening, and then I will check in with you guys tomorrow. What's up guys? It is October 11th, and I'm just now resuming working on my sweater. We're at a market today, so I thought it would be the perfect project to bring because it's cozy and I'll probably get a lot done on it. So this is what we're gonna work on today at the market, and I will check in later and show you guys what I've got done. It is October 16th. I've taken a couple days without checking in. I think I only worked on this one day that I didn't check in so far, but I officially have it seamed together and we are ready to start the sleeves. I'm gonna try it on for you because it's actually a wearable now. I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. And then the next step is going to be sleeves and then a little bit of trim, I think on the, maybe on the cuffs, maybe on the bottom. We'll see. Okay, So this is the sweater so far. I slip stitched the sides together. This is the back. I'm so happy I can officially like put it on my body and it's not held together with stitch markers. I do at the moment just have the neckline super wide, which I do like on my sweaters typically, and then it's like you can kind of like shift it over, wear it off shoulder a little bit. I may end up adding a trim of this color to the top and to the sleeves as well as to the bottom. Right now I just did a row around the bottom and it color changed at the very last bit to this cream color. So I do think I am going to do another row around the bottom just so it's just a titch longer, and then when I steam it, it'll actually be the perfect length. But yeah, so now I'm going to start the sleeves. For the sleeves, I'm just going to work up this Karen Latte cake. This is in the color Coconut Cream. I'm not sure if I mentioned that to you guys. I think I did. I do have a whole nother cake of this yarn, so I should be good for both sleeves, but my plan is to just let it work up naturally how it would work up out of the cake. For the sleeves, I'm kind of thinking of having them not be bell sleeves, but having them be a little bit wired at the wrist. Usually when I do my crochet sweaters, I'll add ribbing around the wrist because I tend to like a sleeve that's like that, and I like to be able to push my sleeves up. But I don't typically wear my crochet stuff to work, so it's not really a problem for me at the moment. So I think I'm going to make them like flowy. I'm very, very excited. So yeah, that is the sweater update. I'm very happy with how it is coming along, and I do think I'll have this sweater probably finished next week, so I'm very excited. Good morning. So it is October 20th. I did not check in yesterday because I just was very busy, but I worked on my sweater a lot yesterday. I am halfway done with one of my sleeves, so let me show you. I crocheted a little bit this morning and I did a lot of this work yesterday, so this is my check-in for yesterday and for today so far. I've got sleeves. So yeah, we are about halfway done with sleeve. I'm probably only gonna make it come down to just where my wrist is, because when I block it, it'll stretch, but right now it is the perfect like openness. I usually do a cuff on my sleeves when I make my crochet sweaters, but this time I'm not going to. So honestly, I am just going to keep crocheting for a little while more this morning. I did this whole section this morning, but the rest of the sleeve I started yesterday. It's looking so good though. I'm so excited. I can't wait to finish this sleeve and then start the other sleeve, and then all I have to do is a little trimmer on the top, and we will be pretty much done. All I have to do is weave in the ends and block it. I have been weaving in a lot of my ends as I go, but there'll still be some to weave it at the end. I think my plan will be to make myself a little cup of coffee or tea or something, a nice warm cozy beverage, get some breakfast, and crawl back into bed and work on this for a little while more. It's just nice to have slow mornings where you can just chillax and crochet. Nothing more relaxing than rotting in bed and doing your craft. So I will check in with you guys later and show you how it's coming along. What's up, guys? It's been a minute. So it hasn't been a minute for you, but it's been a minute for me. Today is November 4th. I've taken a little break from my sweater. So I have not done a lick of work to the sweater since our last update, but today I do have the goal of starting the other sleeve. That's all I have left to do is the other sleeve and steam it, and that's done. So I'd really like to finish it because it's a large project taking up a lot of room that I'd like to just be able to put in my closet instead of having it sitting on my desk. Let me show you what it's looking like as a little remembrance. We've got one sleeve done. I just need to do the other sleeve. So I want to do a center pull on my secondary cake for the next sleeve, and we got yarn barf instead, and it's all tangled up. Having a really fun time untangling that. Let me show you what we're dealing with because it's annoying. We've got the yarn on the ground. Here's the end. Got the yarn on the ground and it trails up to what is now a beautiful knot. Yay. And then to the cake. Less than ideal, to say the minimum, but I'm going to untangle it because I really just want to start the sleeve. I want to get the sweater over and done with. I want it to be done for the holidays. I want it to be done for my markets for this year so I can wear it. And like I said, it's just a big project. It takes up a lot of space, so I'd like to just have it done and out of the way. So let's get to untangling, I suppose. It's so annoying because it's all of this cream color is tangled up with just the slightest bit of the next color, which is a brown, and it's very aggravating. Like, there's literally almost no brown in this. It's all cream, but there's just enough brown to be binding this together. So it's very annoying. This is it. This is all we have left. I'm so close. Freedom. This yarn is just a little bit sheddy, but that's okay. Alright, now that I've got that untangled finally, after literally 10-15 minutes of me untangling, it's all untangled, thank goodness. So now I'm going to actually take a little bit of a break, even though I just started, and I'm going to go make some fudge because I really want some fudge and I deserve a reward after all that hard labor. So I'm gonna go make some fudge, and while it's cooling, then I'm gonna start to crochet. So I've been crocheting for about an hour and a half, and we are about halfway done with the second sleeve. I'm feeling very, very good. Seeing the hole that is left in the cake, that always makes me feel like I'm getting a lot accomplished. It is coming along really, really well. I think I am going to keep crocheting for a little bit more. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit and see how far we've gotten on the sleeve. So I just hit the last color change for the sleeve, so I've probably got about 5 more rows to go, I'd say. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing another update tonight, but I basically got the entire sleeve done today. I only have a couple more rows left, so I'm feeling really, really good about that. I probably will keep working on it throughout the night, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll do another update or not. I'm really happy with the progress I've made, and I'm just that much closer to being done with it. So yeah, the sleeves are working up exactly the same, which I really was hoping for them to do so, and they are indeed doing that. So I just hit this last color and I will be working that up. I've only probably got about 5 more rounds left. I'm gonna count and make sure that my math is right on everything, but it looks so, so good. I'm really, really happy. I'll check in with you guys soon. So it's November 5th. I finished the last sleeve last night. So let me show it to you. We'll try it on. I've got some other things I wanna touch up, I think, but let me show it to you first. So the sleeves were working up exactly the same up until the end, which is a little bit irritating. I decided to add 2 more rows to each sleeve just so they were a little bit more symmetrical. They're still not perfectly symmetrical, don't get me wrong, but they do tie in a little bit more together, so I'm sure that looks real funny. Anywho, this is the sleeve I finished up last night, and now as you see it ends on this brown color rather than the cream. So on our pre-existing sleeve, I just added a couple rows of the brown. The sleeves are the same length. I'm very excited, so let's try it on real quick. This is so cozy. So this is our sweater. Now I do think this is a little bit too short for me. Just a little bit. I used to not mind crop tops so much, but now I do not like them as much. Here's my thought. The top is like off the shoulder right now, which I think is so cute and very flattering. I really like that look, but I think I'm going to add 1 more row to the collar and at least 2 more rows to the bottom. Instead of continuing to use this color changing yarn as I did for the sleeves, I'm going to go back to this plain cream that I used in the swirl. Then all I have to do is weave in my ends and steam this bad boy, and it will be ready to wear. So I'm very, very excited. It's very cozy. I'm just wearing a tank top under this right now and I'm very comfortable, so that's very good news. I definitely think that these sleeves will obviously extend quite a bit. When I steam things, I like to pull on them just a little bit to help elongate anything that I want to be longer, so I'll definitely be doing that to the body and the sleeves as well, just so they're a titch longer. By the time I'm done blocking, the sleeves sit right about at my wrist now, and I'm sure they will come down to be about this long, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, I just added the rows to the bottom, and I added 1 row to the top. It is still brown. I thought that would look better than the white, but the length is now perfect, and when I steam it, I know it'll stretch out even more, but it is the perfect length now. it's still like a little short, but like I said, when I steam it, I know it's gonna stretch. I really don't want to weave my ends, but I know I would rather do it now before it's steamed than do it afterwards. So I'm gonna weave them in really quick and then we will hopefully steam this tonight. That's crazy, the difference in the sleeve already. You can already see there's a major difference in the length of everything in total. I'm so excited to try this on. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Look at how much longer the sleeves are. They're the perfect length. I knew they were gonna stretch out to this long. Oh. And the sleeves, the length, no tummy. Oh my goodness. It's so cozy. Beautiful sleeves, beautiful swirls. So that is my beautiful, glorious, amazing swirl sweater. I am so happy with how it turned out. So this sweater was so much fun to make. It was so simple. I was actually very surprised for something that looks so intricate with the swirl pattern going on. I thought it was going to be much harder than it was. It actually ended up being really easy. The link for the video tutorial that I followed will be down in the description. It was super easy. I actually only ended up needing it to do the swirl part, and then I just freehanded the rest. I could definitely see myself making another one. I really love the off-the-shoulderness. I like being able to wear it to one side or the other, or even just have it being like almost like a boat neck. I like that as well. The length is perfect, and the yarn is just this yarn is so soft and fuzzy. I don't know how many times I've said that throughout this video, but I can't say it enough. It is just, it's literally a cloud. So these were the Karen Latte cakes. I definitely recommend these for sweaters. If you want to make a fuzzy sweater, use a Karen Latte cake because just so good. So soft, not scratchy at all, so buttery. I just love it. I definitely will be using this yarn again if I plan to make another fuzzy sweater. I really enjoyed working with it. It did shed just a little bit, but I really didn't have too much of a problem with that. I have some left over, so I'll probably end up making another sweater of some sort out of the rest, but we'll see. I can't wait to wear it this season and throughout the holidays. I definitely will be wearing it at one of my upcoming markets. I love to show off my crochet clothes. I don't really sell too many at the moment, so it's nice to wear them and have people see that I can make them, which is cool. I do definitely plan to introduce more crochet clothing to my collections as I go throughout my business journey. I really do enjoy making them. They just take a lot longer, so they're more of like a high-priced, high-end item, whereas stuff like the accessories and a lot of the bags that I make are a little bit more simple and I can make them a little bit quicker. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I love seeing when you guys like this content. It was a lot of fun to film this video, like I said. I really liked being held accountable by having to check in. There were a couple spots that I missed, but I really did my best, and I did my best with the transitions, like trying to remember that I did them and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with how this video turned out. If you stayed till the end of the video, leave this emoji in the comments below. Leave me a comment below. What are you making this season? Are you making any sweaters? Are you making clothes? Have you started your Christmas gifts? I have not started my Christmas gifts. If you like my content or just like me as a person, you should subscribe. Every subscriber I get, I just jump for joy. So thank you to every single one of you who has subscribed thus far, and to any new subscribers, hello, thank you for joining us. So with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!